Hello, Anna.
Hello.
So we are in day 19 of our 30 days of College of Health Yoga, 2 days with Anna. Thank you for coming, Anna.
You're welcome.
Thanks for being here. And we've got our Herb Crafter deck. So throw out a number.
Oh, all right. I did 22 this morning. I used your trick when I was pulling my own card.
Okay.
Let's go 22, see what happens.
Okay, I'll shuffle them. It was wild yesterday with the 13. It was the 13th card.
I saw marigolds on my walk this morning.
Really?
I was like, oh, hello, marigolds.
No. 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. The Wheel of Fortune.
Hey, you were just talking about a wheel.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Actually gotten this card before on this 30 days. So it must be a relevant card to have gotten it twice. Put your faith in the turning of the wheel. Stay centered in the midst of change. Find the medicine unique to every season. A circle of white stones frames a fragrant wheel-shaped garden, honoring the 8 holy days of the year. An herb planted for each section provides a valuable remedy in the corresponding season. Bay is planted for Yule, parsley for Candlemas, violet for Ostara. Is that how you pronounce it?
I think so.
Chives for Beltane, lemon verbena for summer solstice, basil for llamas, sage is the one for the equinox, and onions for hollows. At the center of the garden is a compass rose. So I'm just going to kind of skip down. The promise of the garden is change. Events may unfold that redirect your path. Some things may feel beyond your control. Find the larger pattern in the chaos. The holy days mark the revolving cycle of nature. They may bring disruption, but they are always reliable and forward motion. And then crafting with the Wheel of Fortune is celebrate the holy days by making an altar. When you need to stay grounded, hold a small round stone in the palm of your hand and breathe, and build a reliable seasonal apothecary. Start with learning the herbs in the kitchen garden. So hello, Wheel of Change, Wheel of Fortune.
Me and more right in there.
So 2 days in a row we've gotten the movement change cards. Interesting. Well, not yesterday movement, but more endings.
Change. Ending. Beginning. Yeah.
Yeah. So as we settle in, grounding our awareness in our body, mind, and spirit, bringing forth any intention you have for your practice, intention around change, endings and beginnings, the turning of the wheel. And just breathing our intentions into our bodies. And just start to add movement. So just organically move the body, maybe stretch one way and the other. Yeah, just move your head around. Maybe hinge side to side. So I invite you to close your eyes if you want to really trying to go inward, or maybe a soft gaze towards the ground to add some movement. maybe taking some sighing breaths. So we're moving into the change of the evening time from our day, heading into the nighttime. And sitting up nice and tall. Just taking a turn to the right, twisting gently to the right. And coming back to center, twisting to the left. Finding our way over to the left side. Coming onto all fours.
Open my window. Oh. Get some chirping bugs.
And just finding a little bit of movement in the body. Maybe some cat dogs or cat cows. Arching and rounding. And then just rock side to side. Let's take it into some hip circles. Changing directions. Just take your right leg back, onto the ball of the right foot, and stretch gently out the calf. And just take the knee out to the side, come into some knee circles. Take those circles the other way. And extend the leg back. Bring the knee into the nose. Place the foot between the hands. Coming forward and back on our leg, just giving it a little stretch. Finding the breath. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear the water in the background?
No, I can't.
Okay, good. I'd say someone's spilling something.
Oh, jeez.
I could tell them to shut the door, but I didn't want to interrupt you.
I can't hear it.
Be yelling on your recording.
And coming forward, and just take your hands to the inside of the foot. If you have a block or a book, you can come up higher if you need to. I love this stretch.
Feels good.
It's so good. I did the Pure Bar, the class with the two of us, and then I hiked and went swimming. I was so tired.
Yeah, was that yesterday?
Yeah, at the end of the day, I was so tired. And taking it back, just coming onto the outside of the right foot, just giving the outside of the leg a little stretch.
Oh, this feels so good. I did legs today, so this is perfect.
Oh, good. And taking that knee back and just sitting back into child's pose for a few breaths. shimmy forward. Just come down into cobra. We're gonna do, let's just do a seal pose, which is the yin version of cobra. So you can be on your forearms. Looks like you have a lot of flexibility in your back. If it's too much, you can come on your forearms. Or you can be on whatever feels right for you. If you're on the forearms, it can feel better. And just let your head relax. Maybe just stretch your neck out carefully. So in seal, our fingers can go out and our feet can sway out also. So we don't have to have the alignment in cobra with the yin version. Just hold for a few more breaths. Just capturing your intention in your mind's eye, if your mind wanders. You're ready, lowering down to the floor, turning your head to one side. Bringing your arms next to you, palms are up. Just relax here for a few breaths. And Anna, we're gonna slide our, I don't know if you can see me, we're gonna slide our right arm underneath our chest. And then we're gonna take our left hand behind us with our palm up. And just settle into this for a few breaths. And just hold for 5 more of your breaths before coming onto all fours. You're ready, finding all fours. We're going to take our left leg back, just coming onto the ball of the foot, just coming forward and back, giving it a little stretch. Lifting the leg out, taking the knee out to the side, just coming into some knee circles. And taking those knee circles the other way. Bring the leg back. Step it between your hands. And coming forward and back. Letting our legs stretch out one way and then the other. Get into a hamstring stretch. Shimmying that left foot out a little bit, taking our hands to the inside of the foot. Coming into a little hip stretch. Excuse me. And then leading back. Just kind of anchoring the foot to the outside of the foot. You can lift the sole of the foot up. Just try to straighten the leg as you sit back. And coming forward, swinging that leg back. And let's just do a couple of cobra push-ups. So taking our hands to, so there's two ways to do it. You can engage your arms, which kind of gives you a little bit of a back workout, or you can hover your hands and come up and down. Actually, this is more of an arm workout, and this is more of the back workout.
Okay.
Finding what works for you, maybe mixing it up. And let's do 10 of them. So the ones with the hands, you can almost just rest them on the ground and work the back where they're doing no work, or you can push into them. So let's do 10 more. And after the 10th one, lowering down, just turning your head to the other side, letting your palms rest at your side. Maybe taking a few follow-up breaths, letting the breath go. And coming up, sliding your left arm through, and then your right arm behind. Palm is up. A little shoulder stretch. I'm not going to hold it for a whole 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes as we would in yin. Just going to give it a little stretch during our yang practice. Breathing into this stretch. Coming up to all fours and then into downward facing dog. Just walking your dog out, pedaling it out. Coming into high plank, into chaturanga, low plank, up dog, and then down dog. Step the right foot up and the left foot. And just come into a forward fold, Uttanasana. And hold hand to elbow, hand to elbow. Coming into a squat. Just holding in our squat for a moment. You can stay in the squat in Malasana. If you want to do crow, you feel free to do crow. Whatever works for your body tonight. A couple more breaths. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step the right foot and left foot back into down dog. Reach your right leg in the air, bend the knee, open your hip. And just do some hip circles, knee circles. Take them in the other direction. And bring your leg up. Knee to nose. Place the foot between the hands. Come into a lunge. Arms sweep up overhead. And now exhale the hands to heart center. Inhale, lift, and exhale, twist. Left elbow to the outside, of the right leg. Inhale, back into center. Exhale, step it back into down dog. Left leg reaches up, bend the knee, open the hip. Coming into some knee circles. And take it the other way. Extend the leg up. And step that foot up. Finding our lunge. Maybe bouncing a little. Kind of feeling the stability of our feet. When you're ready, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Elbow to the outside of the leg. And hands to the ground, step it back. Come into the high plank, to low plank, up dog, to down dog. Let's reach our right leg in the air, bend the knee, open the hip. Do you know how to flip your dog?
You up?
Do you know how to flip your dog?
I don't think so. Did you say clip my dog?
Flip it.
Oh, flip my dog. I do.
Flip your dog.
I'm gonna flip my dog.
Perfect. Woohoo! Flipped our dogs. Flip it back. Knee to the nose. Step that foot up again. Coming into our lunge. Good. And let's root into warrior two from here. Finding our warrior two. Excuse me. Excuse me.
All right over there?
I guess not. Gazing down the right arm out through the fingertip. And then just notice your bandha. Notice Mula Bandha, the root chakra. Just notice if it's closed or opened. Just bring your attention to your root. Good. And then extended side angle. So if you have a block or a book, you can take it to the outside of the right foot, reaching the left arm overhead, or you can bring your hand to the ground if it reaches. Good. And maybe just look at the camera for a second. We're gonna take it to half moon, so we're gonna step it up to half moon.
Is that like one leg's off the ground?
Yeah, can you see?
Are you just extending? Oh yeah, okay, I think so. Like so.
You got it. Yeah. Awesome. And engage the back foot. Maybe flex it a little bit.
Oh. Flex it like so.
Yeah, just a little bit. Awesome. And then take that hand to the ground. Come into a squat.
Which, the right, left hand?
Yeah, just turn your hips towards the ground and place your foot on the ground and come into a squat.
Oh.
And maybe we'll play with side crow for a moment.
Okay.
So have you done side crow?
I don't think so.
Okay. So I think it's easier than crow, especially if you have flexibility, which you do. So for me, some people do it like this. I tend to do it like this. Or you could just balance on one.
Wait, can you back up a little bit?
So you want to get your arms to the outside of the leg. You make a shell. And you come up. So
Okay.
you squat, your legs are together. And you take your arms to the outside of the right leg. Yep, and you take that back arm and you hug it in towards you, towards your hip.
Back arm, this one?
Right arm, you want the right arm to help you balance. So you bring the right arm in towards your hip. So your right arm's literally touching your hip.
This is my left.
Yep, it's the other arm.
So you're saying my right arm.
So
wait, again?
So see how both my arms are like supporting me? Actually, I'm having trouble figuring out.
Wait, I think I need to be.
You're right. Well, you could do it this way. Actually, no, it's not. I'm having a brain fart.
I thought we're a little backwards because.
There we go.
And it's my left.
Yeah, so you got to bring it in a little bit, but not so close. So you can, when you lean into it, you can balance yourself on the upper arm of the right arm. So, yeah, yep. You got it, Anna.
Woo!
Sometimes it's actually easier to get into it in like a squat, Utkatasana, where you come in like this, and then you come down.
Ooh. Yeah, it's like you have to make a show.
You do. You got it.
Maybe I need to be back here more. I need to be like back because I'm like close to my knee. Are you more on your, like on your thigh when you're doing it?
All right. So, we're like this. Come in like this. Come down.
Okay. Calm down.
Nice, Anna. Oh, Anna. Woohoo!
Hi.
Nice job. You're
Woo.
amazing. You're just amazing. Really. Let's
You're good, sir.
thanks. Let's come into down dog. Let's get that left leg in the air, bend the knee. If you want to flip your dog. Flip it over. Woo! Ready, flipping back. And stepping that foot up. Finding our lunge. And then rooting into warrior two. Finding our warrior two. And taking it into extended side angle. So that left leg's bent. We're going to take our hand to the outside of the left foot, left arm to outside, as we reach overhead. Yeah, can you reach that extended arm over your head? Kind of near your ear. Oh my gosh, you're perfect. I'm just so impressed. Beautiful poses.
Thank you.
I'm just holding here for a few breaths. And then take that weight into that front foot for half moon. Coming on to, yeah. And yep, and you can actually push or put your hand, extended arm on your hip, if that makes it easier. Yes.
Oh, I like this because I feel like
You're flying?
well, I feel like I can push my one arm in and pull my other one out. Like they feel more posing.
Yep. Now place your hand on the ground and turn your hips towards the ground and place that back foot down and just come into a forward fold. If you anchor your, yeah, just let it go. Maybe hold your big toes with your peace fingers. Yeah, and just hinge forward. So our elbows, when we do this pose, our fingers go between, our two peace fingers go between our big toe and second toe. And then we just kind of let ourselves come forward, elbows come out. Just relaxing the neck. And release. Take your feet together, coming into chair pose or Utkatasana. And let's try, if you want to check outside crow from this side. So our hands come to heart. We come into our prayer twist. And then we just kind of bring our hands down as we come into our squat. And then we try to come up. Oh, give it a try.
Okay, I'm gonna try the other side now.
Yeah. Give her a try. You got it, Anna. Just engage that top leg. Yes. Beautiful.
Woo.
Beautiful. Another day, I'll show you how to extend your legs.
Okay.
Extend them out, or you can extend them in like a cross. I'll show you on this side, because the other side's tight.
Oh, wow.
And that makes it easy, a lot easier.
Yeah, I bet.
on a day that I'm not so full.
We'll save it.
All right, let's get it all in. Let's play with handstand or headstand before we do pigeon.
Okay.
Actually, the logical way to go, but it's the way we're going to go tonight. So, headstand, the way you know if you can do it is if you can bring your legs up without kicking up. So there's this way to go into it, which I don't think is as safe. And then there's this way. So take your hands, hand to elbow, and then you open it out, you interlace your hands. So you want your elbows as wide as the forearm.
Gotcha.
Okay. And so we hand to elbow. We put our head down. We have no weight in our head. And we come into our down dog. And then we just try to lift one leg and lower, the other leg and lower, and then go into child's pose. See if you can try that without putting any weight in your head.
Okay, so really it's probably more like your head down, but you're pushing into like your forearms.
Yeah, so you have maybe 5 to 10% on your head, but
Okay.
almost no weight on the head.
Like it's maybe just for balancing, I'm thinking, right?
Yes.
So like here.
Nice, Anna. And see if you can bring that other leg.
Oh, like with it?
Yeah, give it a try. Using your core. Beautiful. Beautiful. Push into those forearms to get the head up. Nice. Yeah. And if you can pike down, try to pike down.
Woo!
Nice job.
Slow.
Yep. And coming into child's pose, just to release out of it. Nice job.
Thank you. That was surprising.
Beautiful job. Beautiful job. And coming up. So that was beautiful the way you went into it. You know, I could tell right away when you put the one leg up that you had the control to bring the other leg up. Normally I wouldn't have someone go up that way because they'd be tempted to kick up, but I could tell that you have the core strength, and that's basically what all this is core, balanced core, strength, flexibility. So what you want to work towards is to try to.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
And then pike down.
Yeah, I could feel it with, ooh, that's pretty.
Down.
All right.
So that's a good thing to work on.
Yep.
You can always bend the legs, bring them up, bend them down.
Yeah, I'll work on that.
Let's come into down dog. And reaching our right leg in the air and finding our pigeon. Yeah. And maybe sitting up for a couple of breaths. So with pigeon, we can like relax into it, or we can engage that leg and come up off of it. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. If that works for your knee.
It's the other knee.
Okay. But
This one's okay. I think, but don't you typically want to try to get it more? I mean, mine doesn't like to do that at a right angle.
You can, but can you see me in the mirror?
Yeah.
Okay. See how I'm like engaged, I'm up. And I actually can come onto the ball of the back foot. So this is a very engaged pigeon.
Oh.
I'm gonna relax the back leg down because it's too engaged. But you can actually come up. So that's a really engaged pigeon. And then you can settle down.
Left butt cheek more.
Yep, and then you can settle down. You can bring your right arm or your right leg to this angle and even lean over if that works for you. Or most people have it at like a right angle. Or if you need to, you can always put a pillow underneath the cheek as you come forward. Coming into reclined pigeon for a few breaths. I'm just bringing forth your intention and your mind's eye. My intention was to have fun tonight. So it's been fun playing with you. You're ready, coming up to seated. We're going to take our back leg around and just extend it out for Janu Sirsasana, however you say it. I'm just going to roll that left thigh as you fold forward over the left leg. Coming up, bringing both legs in. Place your hands on the ground and you can float it back to chaturanga, up dog, or just step back. Reaching the left leg in the air, bring the knee into the nose, just finding your pigeon on this side. Starting in an upright pigeon. So is that the one where your knee's a little tweaky?
Yeah.
Okay, how does it feel?
Not too bad. I think I'm okay right here.
Okay. Or if it's easier just to fold forward, if that takes less pressure, does that feel better?
It's actually about the same.
Yeah, and so a nice alternative, which I actually like just as much, is to come onto your back and just cross the ankle over the thigh and just bring that leg in. You get such a nice, I love this stretch.
Oh, it's so nice. Oh, but you're holding your knee. So usually I go behind my knee, but you go over it?
You can do either. I mean, if you hold the shin, it's going to intensify it.
Oh, it sure does.
So I love this stretch better. I don't know that it's This feels so good.
It does feel so good.
You can almost do jhana or sirsasana on our back. Just take the left foot to the insole. You just hold it and bring that leg in towards you.
Oh yeah.
Works just as well. And just release both legs in the air. I have a Buddhist teacher named Wangan, and she, at a retreat, we did this little exercise. It seemed so benign, but she would have us do it for like the longest time. You keep your knees straight and you shake your legs from your hips. So you just kind of shake your legs, keeping the legs straight as much as you can, and shaking from the hips.
Oh my gosh, that's kind of great.
Yeah, she'd have us do it every morning.
I love it.
I know. I think we did it before meditation. It might have been after. It gets harder though, doesn't it? To shake.
It kind of does.
So for 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, speed it up, 2, 1. And then draw those knees in towards you. And if there's another pose that your body needs before Shavasana, you can take it now. Maybe a twist or something else. Before going into final rest. Turn up my light in my eye. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Extend your arms overhead. Reach nice and long. Bring yourself into a ball. You can rock side to side. It's kind of giving the back a little massage. You can roll to one side and sit up, or you can rock up to seated. And as we bring our hands to heart center, we give homage to each other, practice, and to the herbs that grow in the garden. As we close with a namaste. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you, Anna.
Thank you, Chris.
You rock.
Oh my God, you too.